Okay, can you hear me now, everybody?
Hello, teacher. Yes, I can hear you.
Yay! All right, thank you very much, Alejandro, for telling me. Because I was chatting away and nobody could hear a thing. I'm going to skip past all of what I said before and just welcome you to the class. This class is on pronunciation, so if you would like to practice your pronunciation, do come along and join us. If you're worried about the difference between US and UK accents, don't worry. I will point out the differences between those two pronunciations as it's relevant. I obviously speak with a British accent, but you can still practice your pronunciation with us today if you wish, whether you speak with a US or UK accent. So do come along in and join us. There are two links that you can access in the chat box if you need some extra help. And I'm just going to say hi to who we've got here for the moment. So Alejandro, hello. Thank you for alerting me to the fact that nobody could hear me. And how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. That's excellent. How is life? Anything exciting happened to you lately?
Mm, lately, no,
Nothing.
nothing interesting.
Nothing interesting. Have you been studying hard?
Study English?
Yes, or whatever, yeah?
Yes, I have been studying English.
Hmm.
uh, yeah.
All right, well that's great, Alejandro. Welcome to the class. Who else do we have here? We have Breck or Break. I'm not sure how to say your name. Are you there? Oh no, I can see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you. You've got the same problem I had. Break, just check your microphone settings. It it doesn't look like you're on mute, so maybe just fiddle around, or possibly try leaving the class and coming back in. That sometimes helps. I will move on to Raphael. I'll come back to you, Breck. Hopefully we can talk in a minute. Um, Hello, Raphael.
Hello, Amy.
How are you today?
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. And you?
Yep, excellent. Is the week going all right?
So. A lot of work to do and lots of things, but I'm hanging there.
You're hanging in there.
Yes.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. Okay, Raphael, your question for today is based on today's topic, right? It's not totally random. You've been learning English for, I would say, a long time. I don't know exactly how long. What do you find that, or what have you found in the past? Because your pronunciation now is excellent. What do you think are some of the most difficult words or sounds to pronounce in English?
The W.
The W, really?
Yes.
Okay, so do you mean W paired with like an H or simply like in the word wall, for example?
Uh, Mostly when we have words with two W's. Uh,
Okay.
so it's complicated. For instance, whirlwind. I feel I have bad time in order to pronounce this word. Uh, because I don't know, it sounds almost like you to me, so it's complicated to pronounce.
Okay, very interesting. Okay, so whirlwind is a tricky one for you.
Worldwide,
Oh,
or
worldwide, yeah. Okay.
uh, there are others. I have to remember.
Very interesting. It's very strange how some sounds can be tricky. I know there's some words in Spanish that I usually avoid using because I just hate saying them. I don't feel confident about my pronunciation, I guess. So I know what you mean, but your pronunciation is very good, so you shouldn't worry too much about it. Welcome to the class. Let's say hello to Shell. What a cool name.
Hello, Amy. Is it Amy
Hello,
or Amy?
Amy.
Amy or Amy? Hello, Amy. Yeah, I'm Rochelle,
Where are you
and may
from,
I actually
Shell?
say, um, so there.
Sorry, I just talked right over you and I missed what you said. You said you're Shell and...
And this is just my second day in Verblick.
Wow, well, welcome. Are you finding it okay? You understand how to do it and you're having a good experience so far?
Yeah, very much. I'm having fun and I'm excited to learn another lesson with you, Miss Amy.
That's great, Shell. It's very nice to meet you. Which
Thank
country
you.
are you from?
I am from Asia. This is Philippines.
The Philippines. Well, that's not very far away from me because I'm actually in New Zealand at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's great to hear.
We have quite a few Filipinos living in Auckland, which is where I live. So I have some Filipino friends. But it's very nice to meet you.
I have friends there. They study there.
Yeah. All right. Well, welcome to the class, Shell. Who else are we going to
Thank
say
you.
hi to? Carlos. Hello.
Hello, Emmy. How are you doing?
Great, Carlos. Thank you. How are you? Is everything going okay?
Oh, everything's going excellent. Thank you for asking.
Excellent. That's very good news. All right. So, Carlos, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Raphael. Is there a particular sound or a particular letter or a particular word that you find really difficult to pronounce in English that always causes you trouble?
Oh, that's interesting question because I don't know in British accent with the British accent, but in American accent there is a very difficult word for me. That
Mm-hmm.
is uh, literacy,
Literacy?
literacy.
Oh, as in being able to read and write.
Liter-
Can you type it?
Yeah, literacy.
Is that the one I've typed there? Is that the right one, Carlos?
I think it's that literacy.
A very interesting word choice. Okay, so literacy is one that you find difficult. Um, why do you think it's so difficult? Is it something to do with the combination of letters or
Actually, literally,
literally? Okay.
literally.
All right, so with these words that begin with litter, right? There's another one, literature. I had a student a while ago who was from Spain, and he pronounced this literature. And when I was speaking, the thing about when we have a British accent is that we actually squash this word up. So I actually say literature, which doesn't sound anything like what it looks like. And because the Spanish word is very similar, but they eke out all the syllables, he went, what? And I said literature, and he went, what? And it took us a while to get that sorted out, but I can understand why. The Americans tend to elongate the syllables a bit more than us, Carlos, so perhaps it would be even worse in a British accent. Stick with the US, okay?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Today our sounds are related to vowel sounds. We're going to talk a little bit about the differences in accents as we go through this class. So the first two sounds that we're going to look at, and I'm now going to do a screen share so you can follow along a little bit, are the vowel sounds that we find in the words car and care. Now, I want to point out straight away that because I'm from the UK, I pronounce these words differently. That you can see they both have the letter R in them. But because I'm British, I don't actually pronounce that R. It affects my vowel sound, but I don't pronounce the R itself. So, just to give you that one more time, if you speak with a British accent, then you should pronounce these words car and care. But if you speak with an American accent, you need to add the R sound in, although the vowel sound is the same. So car and care. So that's the difference. You can decide which pronunciation to go for. But because we're focusing on the vowel sounds, the R's not what we're focusing on today. It's not so much of a big deal. So what we're going to do is start off with the R or the R sound that we have in car. I'm going to type that one here. I'm going to type a list of different words, and what I want you guys to do is just switch off your microphones and have a little practice of these words so that you can get prepared. The one that we're really aiming for is the center column. So if you've attended one of these classes before, you'll know exactly what we're doing. I'm trying to put you off with the other words that are clustered around it, but the center column is the sound that we're focusing on. So have a little practice, and I'm going to get each of you to read these out and see how we go. So these ones are the sound that we've got here in car. And I'm going to ask the lovely Alejandro if he would mind please starting for us. So Alejandro, if you could just read out these words.
Okay. Far, far, for, bore, bar, bear, heart, hurt, hate, much, march, much.
Very good, Alejandro. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that bold. I want to go through 3 of these with you. All right. I'm going to read out the top line, and I just want you to repeat after me, okay? So the first word is fur, then we have far, then we have for. Fur, far, for.
For, far, for.
That's better. This one rhymes with the word her, right? Fur, her.
For.
Yeah, that's better. Well done, Alejandro. So we just have to differentiate between the vowel sound in that and that. The next 2, hurt is the same as this sound here, and heart rhymes with cart or smart, okay? So hurt, heart.
Heart, hurt.
Yes, but you said them the other way round. So what you said was that, and then that. Let's try them in the order we've got. So this one is hurt.
Heart.
And this one is heart.
Heart.
That's better. So can you say for me, heart, cart, smart?
Heart, cart, smart.
Very good. Now this one, her, fur, hurt.
Her, fur, her.
Perfect. That's much better. Well done, Alejandro. Good work. Okay, it's Carlos's turn.
Mine?
Yes, please.
Yes, okay. Fur, far, for. Bore, bar, bear. Hurt, heart, hate. Much, march, match.
That was absolutely perfect, Carlos. Thank you. A lovely US R sound, and the vowels were perfect. Well done. Raphael.
Which one?
All of them, please.
Fur, far, for, war, bar, bear, hurt, heart, hate, much, march, match.
Absolutely perfect. Also, really well done. Shell, your turn.
Alright, it's per, par, for, bore, bar, bear, hurt, heart, hate, march, march, match.
Really lovely, Shell. Just don't, this was quite a short sound, so just shorten it a little bit. It should be much.
Much.
Yeah, that's better. Well done. Really beautiful. Well done, everybody, because those are not easy. All right, we're going to go to do some more of these R-sounding words. So I'm going to type some more of these. And this time, there's nothing to trick you. They're all the same, but the spellings are a little bit different. So that might put you off. Well, hopefully it doesn't. Have a little practice with your microphone off. Okay. And we've got a little fun sentence. Okay, we're going to start from Carlos this time. So all of these ones here, please, Carlos.
Okay. Calm, card, card. Star, starve, start. Harm, half, half. It's hard to park a car in a dark car park.
Well done. All right, so these two are a little bit tricky here. The difference between these two, well, there's two differences. One is that we have a V, and here we have a F. This vowel sound has to be a little bit longer than this one, so we basically say halve. So halve is the verb, right, to halve something. But if you halve something, you end up with two halves or a half. So halve, half.
Half, half.
Well done. Even with the US accent, this doesn't actually have an R in it, so you do need to get rid of the R sound. But Carlos, that was really perfect, so well done. Raphael, your turn.
Calm, card, cart, star, starve, start, harm, halve, half. It's hard to park a car in a dark car park.
Very good, Raphael. Well done. All right, I just want to talk a little bit more about these words here. Harm is easy because it's the same as the ones that we just did. So if you pronounce it in the British accent, it's pronounced harm, and it rhymes with calm. If you pronounce it in the US accent, it's pronounced harm with an R. These two don't have an R, and what happens then with the US accent is it sort of almost tips back a little bit, and you get, instead of halve and half, which is for the British accent, you get, just hold on a second, halve and half. Yeah, so it's a little bit tipped back. But Raphael, that was really good. Shell, your turn.
Alright, it's calm, card, cart, star, starve, start, harm, have,
That's
It's hard.
perfect. Yeah. Keep going with the sentence, sorry.
It's okay. It's hard to park a car in a dark car park.
Well done. Very good. Okay. Alejandro, your turn.
Okay. Calm, card, cart. Star, starve, start. Harm, half, half. It's hard to park a car in a dark car park.
Excellent. That was perfect. Well done, guys. Okay, what we're going to do is go on to the second sound, the kind of contrasting sound, which is in the word care. We're going to do the same thing, and then we're going to mix up these sounds to have a little bit more practice. So I'm going to do the same as we did before, first of all. That is type some words, and the one that we're aiming for is the center column. Oops. Okay. So this time we're going to start with Raphael and see how you go with these, Raphael.
Bar, bear, beer, shy, share, sure, dead, dared, died, stars, stairs, stays.
Beautiful. I'm just thinking, just briefly, the word sure is pronounced quite different in British English. So what happens is that when you speak, you've got a very neutral sounding accent, but you pronounce the R, which lends itself a little bit more to the US. In a US accent, this word's more like sure. But in British accent, it's more like sure, which is what you said. However, it's still very clear, so I don't think you need to worry too much about that. Okay, Shell, your turn.
Bar, bear, beer. Shy, share, sure. Dead, dared, died. Stars, stairs, stays.
Perfect, that was lovely. Well done, Shell. Alejandro.
Okay. Bar, bear, beer. Shy, share, sure. Dead, there, died. Stairs, stars, stairs, stays.
Well done, Alejandro. Just this one more time. This is dead.
Dead.
Very good. Just let me pronounce these two for you. So in a British accent, we've got dead, dared. That US, obviously, you just have the R coming through, so dead, dared. As long as you differentiate, then there's no problem. And I think, Carlos, your turn.
Okay. Bar, bear, beer. Shy, share, sure. Dead, dared, died. Stars, stairs, stays.
Well done, Carlos. This word is one syllable, okay? So it's not died, it's died.
Died.
That's better. Well done. Apart from that, perfect. Okay, so let's go on to a couple more of these words. We're just focusing on this air or air sound. And we're going to start with shell this time. Oh, I forgot to do the sentence. Just a minute, Shell. There you go. All right, whenever you're ready.
It's hers. Where, where's, fair, fairly. Sarah and Mary share their pears fairly.
Well done. Great sentences, these guys, aren't they? Okay, Alejandro, your turn.
Square, squares. Where, where's. Fair, fairly. Sarah and Mary share their pears fairly.
That was perfect, Alejandro. Well done. Carlos.
Square, squares. Where, where's. Fair, fairly. Sarah and Mary share the pears fairly.
Very good. So this name, Carlos, is Sarah because we can have Sarah and we can have Sarah. So just be aware of that. They're very, very similar names.
Sarah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Well done.
Sarah.
Just because we're talking a little bit about accents today, I I do want to talk about varying accents in the UK as well, and also a little bit about Australia and New Zealand. These particular vowel sounds that we've covered in class so far are probably one of the most important, or two, should I say, that defines a certain accent, because actually the pronunciation of these vowel sounds differs depending on where you are. So, for example, I'll just give you a little example. With the word car, obviously, if I say car, that defines me as a sort of neutral / South England British accent. If I pronounce it car, then it's North America, although there is more than one accent over there too, but they all tend to use the R sound. Also, if you go to there are some other words, for example, this or this. These are pronounced the same by me, so I will say car, path, ask. But if you ever go to the north of the UK, or you hear somebody from the north of the UK speak, you may hear them say path and ask. So these are just something to think about. If you're in New Zealand or Australia, the vowel sound's different again. It's sort of in between. So instead of car or car, you'd have car, path, and ask. So just kind of be aware of that, guys. It's good to know which sounds sort of come up in different accents. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to have a bit of listening practice with these sounds, and then we're going to go on to the next one. So I'm going to type some sentences. Just have a read of them while I'm typing. What you guys have to do is to tell me which word I say. So you've got to listen to me and tell me, is it number 1 or number 2? So, for example, you have to choose between these two, basically. I'm not going to type them out. I'm just going to do... Okay, so we're back to Alejandro. Alejandro, you're going to be number 1. So I'm going to read out the sentence. I want you to tell me which word I say, okay? Number 1 or number 2. All right?
Okay.
Okay, so first one. Oh, you've got to just listen, Alejandro. I'm going to be reading them, okay? So
Okay.
you listen to me and you tell me, Amy, you said heart or you said hat, 1 or 2, okay?
Mhm. Okay.
All right, she put her hand on her heart.
Heart. Heart.
Yep, this one, right?
Yes.
Very good, excellent. Carlos, your turn. Should be nice and easy. Are you ready?
Yep.
There's nowhere to go.
There is no way to go.
1 or 2? So did I say this? This is 1, I guess, and this is 2.
2.
No, actually, I said 1. So I said
Nowhere.
there's nowhere to go. Yeah.
Oh, no.
In actual fact, it's not just the vowel sound, Carlos, in this one. It's the emphasis. Because if I say there's nowhere, I put the emphasis on this. And if I say there's no way, the emphasis is on that, okay? So the other option would be there's no way to go. All right, Raphael, number 3. You ready?
Okay.
It isn't far.
Second.
Well done. Shell, number 4. You ready?
Yes.
This is the main port of Athens.
Second, port.
Well done. Alejandro, ready? Number 5?
I'm ready.
That's a strong beer.
Beer. Second.
Well done. Carlos, number 6. You ready?
Yep.
She told me to calm down.
Second.
Well done. All right, I'm going to go back to the beginning so that we all get 2 turns of this. Get rid of those. Okay, Raphael, number 1. Ready?
Yeah.
She put her hand on her heart.
The first one.
Correct. And Shell, number 2. You ready?
Yes.
There's nowhere to go.
First.
Well done. All right, everybody. Excellent work. We're going to move on to the second sounds for today, which are in the words note and not. So the O in note is the long vowel sound of this letter O, and the O in not is the short vowel sound. So we're going to start off with the long vowel sound, and we're going to do exactly the same. I think that these two are slightly easier. We've covered the most difficult, and I did want to spend a little bit more time on those, but we will see. So what we're going to do is the exact same thing. Just have a little practice with your microphones off to get your pronunciation really perfect. And then we'll go for it. By the way, guys, if there are any words that come up here that you don't know or you haven't heard of before, do let me know. Okay, I think, who are we up to? I can't remember whose turn it is. I'm going to start with Alejandro again. Alejandro, could you please go first for us?
Okay. Bot, boat, boot. Blouse, blouse, blues. Cost, coast, cast. Ball, bowl, ball, bull.
Well done. Bull. This is a very important word for you, Alejandro, who comes from Spain. Bull, okay? Well done. The second try was correct. That was perfect. Carlos, your turn.
Okay. Bot, boat, boot. Blouse, blows, blues. Cost, coast, cast. Ball, ball, boo.
Okay, very good. Just try the last line one more time for me.
Ball,
Oh.
so ball, bow, boo.
All right, well done. These ones are a little bit tricky.
No.
Okay. Hello, is someone trying to talk? Is that Breck?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. That's wonderful. Welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Just a moment, Breck. I will come back to you. I'm just talking to Carlos for a couple of seconds more, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Carlos, let's just go through this one more time. I'll try and do my best US accent. So, ball is perfect, okay? This one should be bowl.
Okay. Bow.
That's better.
Bow, bow, and boo.
Yes, that's much better. Well done. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to go to Breck. Breck, can you see the words on the screen?
Yeah, I see them.
Brilliant. What I would like you to do, please, is to read them.
I got to read them.
Yes, please.
Hello? Okay. Boat, boat, boot. Blows, blows, blues. Cost, coast, cast. Bow, O, boo,
Very good, Breck. Well done. This one here is the only one that wasn't quite right. This is actually blouse, and it rhymes with cows, okay? So don't be put off by the weird spelling. This should be blouse.
blouse,
Perfect. Well done. Okay, Raphael, your turn.
Bot, boat, boot, blouse, blows, blues, coast, coast, cast, ball, bowl, boo.
Well done. Excellent. Shell, your turn.
Bought, boot, boot. Blouse, blows, blues. Cost, coast, cast. Ball, bowl, bull.
Excellent. Well done, everybody. Okay, the next set of words are all with the same sound, and the spellings possibly could be different. So switch off your mics, have a practice of these words and the sentence I'm going to give you. They should all have the same sound. If that doesn't confuse you, nothing will. Okay. Breck, you can go first if you wouldn't mind, please, with toe.
excuse me,
Could you read out the next set of words that we have on the screen as well as the sentence, please? All of this.
Rose, nose, Joe phones, Sophie. But Sophie and Joe don't know Rose knows.
Very good. And the words as well, please. These words here.
The two, toes, toast, comb, coat, coat, row, rose, row.
Beautiful. Well done, Breck. Okay, Carlos, your turn.
Toe, toes, toast, comb, cold, coat, row, rose, rope. Rose knows Joe phone Sophie, but Sophie and Joe don't know Rose knows.
Well done, Carlos. This one here can have a little bit of a longer sound, so comb, okay?
Comb.
Yeah.
Comb.
And this one here as well. This is one syllable word, just like died, right? So phones.
Phones.
Yeah, perfect.
Phones.
Well done. Raphael.
Toe, toes, toast, comb, code, coat, roll, rose, hope. Rose knows Joe from Sophie, but Sophie and Joe don't know Rose knows.
Well done, Raphael. What you've got actually is a little bit. You had mostly US pronunciation except for these two words. So what
It's
I
a
would
mix of things.
yeah, it's a little bit of a mix. So you said code and coat, just like a very nice British person, and the rest of the words were American. So maybe try to just it depends, I guess, on the other letters that are in there, but try to go for one or the other. It's not a huge deal, but it's just a little bit more consistent. Apart from that, very good. Shell, your turn.
Toe, toes, toast. Comb, code, coat. Roll, rose, rope. Rose knows Joe phones Sophie, but Sophie and Joe don't know Rose knows.
Very nice. Beautiful, Shell. Well done. And Alejandro.
Okay. Toast. Comb, coat, coat. Roll, roll, rose, rope. Rose knows Joe phones Sophie, but Sophie and Joe don't know Rose knows.
Very good. This one here, Alejandro, should be roll. Roll.
Roll.
Yeah, that's better. So a bit of a longer sound. Perfect. Okay, we're on to the next bit, guys. So we just did the long O sound. Now we're going to go do the short one. Don't be put off by the spelling. As I always try to remind you, because these classes are sort of trying to help you pronounce a bit better. The spelling can be really confusing in English because it doesn't really help you at all in remembering what actual sound. If you do forget what one of the sounds is, the best thing to do is to look it up in the dictionary and see what the phonetics spelling is, because that will give you what it's supposed to sound like, and try not to get confused by the spelling. So all of the words that we have in the middle of this column here have the short O sound, despite the fact that they don't always look like they've got it. Which is the O sound, okay? So let's go for this. Carlos, it's you first, if you wouldn't mind, please.
Okay. Want, went. Luck, luck, lack. Get, got, goat. Found, found.
That was perfect. What I want to point out here is if I can just get the phonetical sound. We're going to just talk a little bit because we've got, I would say, just judging by what we've heard so far in this class, that Carlos and Shell have quite distinctive US accents. Raphael has a bit of a mix, mostly US, I would say. Alejandro's more British. And what I want to point out here is that when I pronounce these words in the center, I use the phonetic of the short O sound, right? Which is this. But if you have a US accent, it's more likely this sound, if you want to look it up. Sorry, it's hard to get the symbols. It looks like a small A, but it's the right way around. It should be not that. Can't get it. Okay, it's this, but the A shouldn't be. The A is this style A. Basically, it's the R sound that we had at the beginning of class. So, when I pronounce these words, I would say won't, want, went, luck, lock, lack, get, got, goat, fun, phoned. But if you have these words with the US accent, it's want, lot, got, and fond. Okay, Carlos, you just gave us a perfect example, so we'll follow that through. Raphael, off you go.
Want, went. Look, lock, lack. Get, got, goat. Fund, found.
Well done, Raphael. And with these words, you sound more British than American. So don't worry too much about it because your pronunciation is extremely clear. It's not that I get confused. It's just that you might want to, because you already speak very advanced English, you might want to work on this as your next step, right? Decide on the accent that you prefer and try and just, I don't know, adjust some of the pronunciation of a few different of the vowel sounds or the R or whatever you want to adjust towards US or UK English. Shell, your turn. Oh, did you have a comment, Raphael?
Teacher, considering my situation, I don't care if it's British or American. I just want to speak English.
That's totally understandable, and yeah, it's fine. No worries. Okay, Shell, your turn.
Never mind.
Alright, it's won't, want, went, lock, lock, lack, get, got, goat, fond, fond, phoned.
Well done. Considering the strength of your accent already, Shell, you could probably elongate these a little bit, make them a little bit more American if you wanted to, okay? Because they're sort of in between at the moment, so that's just something that you might want to think about. Alejandro, your turn.
Okay. Won't, want, went. Luck, lock, lack. Get, got, got. Found, found, found.
Very good, Alejandro. That's almost perfect British sounding accent. Apart from this word here, this should be goat.
Goat.
Yeah, that's better. Well done. Okay, Brett.
Want,
Are you there?
want.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, could you start again? I'm finding it hard to hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, just speak nice and slowly.
Okay. Want, wait. Luck, luck, lack. Get, got, goat. Found, found, found.
Beautiful. Well done, Brett. Perfect. All right, now we'll delete that. We're going to have a last little practice before we do a couple of kind of games. So we don't want these. Once again, guys, if you want to have a practice, just switch off your mic and go through these words. This one's a little bit more straightforward. You're all doing superbly well. Oh, right. Who is up first this time? I think it's Raphael.
Wrong. Rob, rock. Gone. God, got. Tall. Dog, duck. John wants to watch Walter wash the dog.
Perfect. Well done. Shell.
Thanks.
Wrong, rob, rock, gone, God, got, doll, dog, duck. John wants to watch Walter wash the dog.
Very good. So if you just analyze this word here, Shell, just so that you know what I'm talking about, you pronounce this dog, which is American and perfect. But when you got to this one, you pronounced it dock, which is very British, okay? So if you do want to go for an American accent, go for doll, dog, duck, okay?
Doll, dog, duck. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
better. All right, well done. Alejandro.
Okay. Run, rob, rock. Gun, got, got. Doll, dog, duck. John wants to watch Walter wash the dog.
Perfect, Alejandro. Well done. I couldn't have pronounced it better myself. Okay, Breck, your turn.
Okay. Wrong, rob, rock. Gone, got, doll, dog, duck. John wants to watch Walter wash the dog.
Very good. Just the same little tip really as shell. Just these three words should have the same sound, whichever accent you choose, okay? So either doll, dog, dock, or doll, dog, duck.
Okay.
All right, and last but not least, Carlos.
Okay. Wrong, rob, rock. Gone, God, got. Doll, dog, duck. John wants to watch Walter wash the dog.
Very good. Excellent work, guys. All right, we're going to finish off with a kind of little odd one out game. So I'm going to type for you 4 words, and I want you to choose which one is the odd one out, i.e. which one doesn't fit because it has a different sound. So you may need to sort of talk these words through in your head or say them out loud with your mic off, and we'll go through them all and talk about which one is the odd one out. Okay, so Shell, you're first. So what I'd like you to do, please, is to read out the words and then tell me which one is the odd one out.
Come, gone, long, want. So it's the third one, long.
You think this one's the odd one out?
Come, gone, long, want. I got confused. Long. Yeah, it should be want.
All right. What can be sometimes tricky is that you're trying to listen just for the vowel sound, okay? So if you just, I'm going to read these words out. I want you to just listen and see whether you still think the same thing, okay? Just listen. So come, gone, long, want.
Oh, it could be come.
Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't matter whether it's a British accent or US accent, it applies, okay? Because these 3 have the same vowel sound, whichever one you choose. So gone and long are the most similar. Want is a little bit trickier because you've got a T, but yeah, the odd one out is actually come. Well done, Shell. Okay, Alejandro, number 2.
What hot most salt? Mm, uh, what?
This one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get you to listen to me and see whether you think the same, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What hot most salt?
Most.
Yeah, well done. So this is a long O sound, okay, Alejandro? And the other ones are O sounds, short O. All right? Okay, it's tricky, guys, I know. Breck, your turn. We're going to do number 3, all right?
Okay. Joe, low, walk, home. You ready?
Which one's the odd one out, Breck?
Low and home.
One of those, yes, but there's only one that's the odd one out. Is it love or whole?
Low.
Very good. You need to make your pronunciation of this word more of a short U sound, ah. So drove, love, woke, whole, okay?
Love is like F.
Yes, love has a if you spelt it how it sounds, it would be spelt like that, okay? Love.
Okay, I got it.
Well done, you got the right word. Okay, Carlos, you ready for number 4?
Okay, snow, low, cow, show, uh, call.
Very good. Well done, that was perfect. Raphael, number 5.
Both. Cloth, clothes. Road. Clothes?
This one here?
No, both. I think it's both. First one.
Okay, let me read them. Listen and tell me what you think after that, okay? Both, cloth, clothes, road.
Roads?
Actually, Raphael, it's this one. This has the O sound. If you listen carefully, cloth, right? Try not to look at the words, just listen to me. If I say both, clothes, and road, they all have the O. Cloth has the O. Can you hear that?
Yes, I can.
The spelling is very off-putting because you have this word right next to it, right? So cloth is the same vowel sound as the word off, all right?
Okay.
Well done. Okay, Shell, number 6. You have to do another one, I'm sorry. Off you go. Are you still there, Shell?
Oh yeah, sorry.
No problem.
It's sixth word.
Sorry,
Yeah,
that should be that.
sixth word.
Yeah,
Seventh.
number
Seventh.
6.
Post. Number 6. Word. Wash. Boss. Cost. Word.
Very good. Well done. Okay, Alejandro, last one for the class. Off you go.
Okay. Post, lost, ghost, rose. Ghost.
This one?
Ghost. Yes?
Nope. Listen to
No.
me and see what you think after that, okay? So we've got post, lost, coast, rose.
Lost.
Yeah, well done. So lost is the O, the short. Post, coast, and rose are the long O. Well done, guys. That was tricky. I know it was tricky. It's a really, really good way to see how distinct your sounds are. So congratulations for all of you from getting through that tricky class. If you would like to do some more speaking practice and join me in the next class, for which I am 2 minutes late, I've got to go, about social media and Pinterest today. But if not, I hope to see you all again soon. So have a great evening or a great day. Take care. See you guys later.
Thank you. See you.
See you
Bye.
soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.